green lights on, and the tapes rise on this first heat on British Speedway Network. And first into the turn, it's Klaus Vissing, but Chris Bomber Harris is doing what we expect him to do, and he's getting outside. He's got the momentum, but a strong start from Klaus Vissing.
Yeah, great start from Klaus. He had to stop Bomber getting over the top of him, but he won't be able to rest at all throughout this race.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of heat that Chris can pull those moves that we know he's well capable of. Vissing still out front. Harris is trying to chase him down. He's going wide into the dirt on this third and fourth turn. Can he pull a move up the inside?
Harris on the inside. Harris dives through.
He's done him. Chris Harris, a classic bomb up the inside. Now Klaus Vissing is trying to close in on Bomber. Will he do it? It looks like Chris has maybe got the momentum here. By the way, at the back, it's Ty Proctor in the third place. James Shanes at the back into the final lap of heat number one.
Ty Proctor's under a lot of pressure from James Shanes at the back there. James is riding a wider line than him at the moment. One corner to go.
Bomber is winning by quite a distance now. Quite an easy win in the end for Chris Bomber Harris, the captain of the Berwick Bandits, the new signing. Second place was Klaus Vissing, and in third, Ty Proctor. A 4-2 to begin things off then between the Berwick FTS Bandits and the Birmingham Curtis Sport Brummies. 4-2, heat one, and the classic move from Chris Harris.
Takes fine, heat 13, away they go. Fast start for Ellis, fast start from Holder. Full start from Chris Harris. And the Trupan Tigers away in the 5-1 situation. It's Jorgensen in third. Harris now coming through on the inside of his team-partner for the night. Jorgensen back round him. Jorgensen and Harris with plenty of pace, and Sheffield under pressure. They're out front, but Peterborough giving chase here. Ellis from Holder. Harris is now consolidated third, and what can he do with 2 laps to go off heat 13? Holder trying to protect Ellis here, but Chris Harris trying to force a mistake out of one, if not both of them. Here comes Harris trying to get around the outside of Holder. Holder trying to block his joint, and Harris has got immense pace. Got into second, and here he comes through on the inside of Ellis. That is absolutely sensational from Harris. He's taken Sheffield apart. Peterborough are going to win here tonight, and that's an absolutely sensational ride from Chris the Bomber Harris. You won't see a better ride in Speedway tracks across Britain all year long. Chris Harris has rolled back the years there with an absolutely stunning ride. He was miles at the back after the first lap, but Harris found speed from absolutely nowhere. Peterborough have won here this evening, and well, Sheffield truly did not have an answer. So coming to order, heat 15, move this meeting on a pace. Green light is on and the takes fly, away they go. And it's a good run down to the first corner for Eric Riss and Danny King. So it switched 1 and 2, although Harris with his wheels in line, and Palmtoss there as well. Close between Harris and King. Harris very fired up here, and Harris trying to come right around the outside to take up the lead. And looks to be making the pass stick here. Harris very, very determined on the outside. Palmtoss slotting into third, but it's still Eric Riss out front. The two Panthers boys trying to line up Eric Riss here. And with 2 laps gone, close competitive action, Harris once again tried to slingshot his way right around the outside of Riss. Chris Harris wants this in heat 15, urged on by the Panthers fans. Riss still with the advantage, but Harris won't be denied, throwing it around the outside, and Palmtoss trying to come round 2. Absolutely nothing between first, second and third. Harris has made the pass stick. Now what can Palmtoss do? Riss caught in no man's land down low. Palmtoss once again will throw it hard around the outside. Here goes the drop of the shoulder. Can Palmtoss make it stick? Close over the line. One for our referee to call there. Fabulous action, heat 15. Chris Harris, brilliant performance from Bomber tonight. But did Palmtoss get around the outside of King on the final, Riss on the final stages? All going on in the last will allow our referee standing, Gary Allen, to make the call.
Chris Harris, 14 points, and what a start to the season for Peterborough. Fantastic night.
Yeah, it was not a bad night. I dropped that 1 point to Riss, but you know I didn't make the best of starts, but he was quick then. But no, felt good all night though. Felt the track was well prepared. I felt good on the bike. The bike went well, so and the whole team. So you know the Yeah, it was good.
Tell us about that race with young Basso up against Jason Doyle. That was some race.
Yeah, it was obviously a bit tight at places, but it was fair racing, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's what I like to have, hard fed racing and have some fun.
Really entertaining meeting for the fans to watch. The track looked absolutely superb condition, and you could race on it.
Yeah, as I say, could do maybe a little bit on the more on the outside, but it was a bit on the dry side. But with the weather around, we was the track staff done the right thing and leave it as it was. But say, everyone, obviously, Hans had a few problems tonight, but we'll get him going, and some teams are going to not get many points here.
Well, it just shows. I saw you last week at Wolverhampton have an absolute disaster night mechanically, but you've turned it round and you've got so much speed there.
Yeah, different bike, but obviously we had problems here on press day with the tanks and that, so with the new tanks we got was no good, so we put the old tanks on and they seem to be alright.
Team looking good. I mean, Basso slotted straight in, looked really impressive, so you carry on really where you left off?
Yeah, he's coming in with the team, and yeah, he's just picked up where we left off from last year really. He slots in, he obviously knows everyone, especially the Danish boys. Everyone's made him feel welcome, and he's got behind his old mechanic as well, which helps, so it's all good.
That's just great to watch, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Zielone miasto w chmurach,